Well, good morning. Welcome back to Living in the Tennessee Bottoms. It's Labor Day weekend. Always nice to have a few days off. And you can see back behind me here, Old Glory. Ain't no wind moving this morning, but it is a nice, might as well say fall morning because it's September. Temperature is about 60-something degrees. You can hear the morning doves out here singing already this morning. And it's going to be a nice day, and we're going to get ready to get started to taking the garden apart. So I just wanted to give you a look-see at the garden this morning, where the state it's in. It's been a good garden overall. We was disappointed in a lot of areas that we didn't get. But everybody across the whole United States had the same problem this year. Tomatoes, beans, I mean, it just goes on and on. And no, it ain't got nothing to do with the drought right now either. Yeah, we're in a bad drought. Farmers need water bad, you know. But overall, Miss Libby canned a lot of stuff out there. I mean, a lot of stuff, and good stuff too. And it's been very productive. And you see that we just posted a video this morning about the moving of our new market stand. It was a work in progress for quite a few weeks. Miss Libby and I decided that the original stand we had, it got outgrown, and we wanted to be able to give more to our customers. So we took the old shed I had out back from my tool shed, 10 by 16, and we started about a 5-week journey, I know for sure. That's getting everything out of it, cleaning it up, doing some repair work, doing different stuff to it. And then we had to move it. There's a whole video on that. So go to Living in the Tennessee Bottoms YouTube page, click on it, and you'll see on there, I think it's called Making a New Market Stand. I'm gonna turn you around here so you can see in the other videos. But there she is. She's a pretty one. We put the windows there in the very end. We've got to finish painting that. I put the roof line here. That came from our tabletop market stand we had, that little roof there we had. So we put that up there. And then we got the corn stalks here out of our garden. Had some gates here that I was using on the garden this year to keep the critters out. A few of the pumpkins that we grew. Pumpkins didn't do real good this year either, but we got some. And then the mums, we picked some mums up at Lowe's and put them out here. And overall, she is looking good. I'm not going to take you inside right now, but it's pretty good size. Like I said, it's 10 by 16, and it's everybody's tickled about it. We tickled about it. Miss Libby's able to display. All her stuff a lot easier. It just now she keeps saying it looks like it's empty. Well, we went from a 4 by 7, which is 28 square feet, to a 10 by 16, which is 160 square feet. So yes, it takes quite a bit to fill that up. So we got all kinds of new ideas that we're going to be doing to put stuff in the new market stand. And we have the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas, that time of the year, you know, fall festivals in October. And we're going to try to venture out and find some place we can buy some different pumpkins, odds and ends, put out here at the stand. So it's been an interesting year, starting back in I think May on the stand. And let me turn you around here. I'll show you where. Right there. Whoa, let me bring you back down. Right there. I hooked the tractor to her and pulled her over there. Started out that, and we ended up with a new stand. All right, today what we got going on is, you can see right here, well, I've already started building this. I kind of got ahead of the game. I was going to show you my process here, but like I told you before, when you're stick building, you just got to go by what you got. But I went ahead and broke down, went and bought some treated 2x6s. We had a concrete step right up here, and people was having to step up into it. That was our first weekend. So then we thought we're going to do our best to make it accessible for anybody and everybody. So handicap accessible, whatever it may be, so they'll have an easy walkway to be able to walk up into there. The process is I just bought 5 2x6s. I put them on 24-inch centers because I'm going to put kind of like 5/4 board. They're pretty stout. They ain't going to bend. And so I screwed me a ledger board up there and got it level. And then I put my first 2x6 up there and seen what my angle was going to be. And for people who don't know how to do stuff like this, a simple way to do it is once you get your board up there, whatever the gap is between the top of the board and your next board, the bottom's touching, that's how much you want to trim off and cut off. Whether it be an inch, inch and a half. I think ours was probably about 3/4 of an inch. So I started up here and came down 3/4 of an inch and cut that off. Then down here on the back where the foot goes, I just set it on the ground and got what looked level. Finally made me a mark on it. Like I said, ain't none of this rocket scientist stuff. Just done the best I could there and cut my first board. Once I got my first board cut, that was my pattern. And once I got my pattern cut, I cut the rest of them. Then I debated on 5/4 board, which was what you use on decking. And it's around, well, the difference in price on using a 5/4 board was like $180. Plywood was going to be around pretty close and in the same pattern. Treated plywood is $40 a sheet. It would take me 2 sheets and I would have had a lot of waste left over. Then I would have had to paint it. So by the time you got everything said and done, I went to, this here is treated 1x6s, okay? And it was, I think the difference is, I saved about $60 going this route right here. It's just a little thinner than 5/4. I like the way it looks better. And plus, I was not going to have to make a lot of cuts. I bought a 12-footer, so I should be able to make 1 cut and get 2 boards. Using 8-footers and all this other stuff is going to be cut, be waste. So this actually worked out best. So just come along with us, and it shouldn't take me too long to cut these up. What you doing, girl? Come here. And these here are just a little longer, 12 foot. Yeah. So what I got going on is, these are a little longer than 12 foot. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my first 6-foot measurement and line them all up one side, and then when I get done, I'm gonna take my saw and rip the other side off and make them all the same length. going to tune you back in here. I tuned you out for a little while because I had to cut a lot of boards. And where we're at right now is I've got them all cut, and I got to go ahead and get them all screwed down. I want to show you something here. When you're working with any type of wood, I'm going to try to pull this up here so you can see it. See this right here? See the cup? It's like there's a little bow going down. It's called cup down. Any board you cut, no matter what it is, it's going to have that right there on it. If you do it like this right here, when the sun dries it out, it's not going to do this number right here. More than likely it won't. You do it like this right here, it's called cup up. And when the cup is up, when it dries, it's going to end up bowing on you, okay? And that's almost any board that you use. I just thought I'd throw that in there. It didn't cost you nothing extra. You may never use it, and you may use it once in your lifetime, but it's worth knowing. So I'm gonna go ahead and tune out for today. Get this here screwed down. It's all working out really good. I really like it. I think Miss Libby is gonna be happy. If Miss Libby's happy, we're all happy, okay? It don't take much to make Miss Libby happy, let me tell you. So I'm gonna go ahead, tune out for today. And tomorrow, I think we're gonna put up, we're discussing how we're gonna do a handrail to keep everything safe. But I think our customers is really gonna like this. What do you think? So until tomorrow morning, we'll be back. All right, it's a few days later, and we've got her finished up here. I would have brought you along for the finished project and everything, but I got carried away. So I was going to show you what we got done. We got her all screwed down, but got Spring here this morning. She's checking us out. But it's Saturday morning, and we're setting up for our daily market stand. We do it every Saturday. But we had a lot of other things I had to do. When we brought it in, I just got to sit down on some blocks, on some 6x6s. And then I turned around and had to start leveling it out last week. I spent all week last week going inside. Had to cut some plywood out and get underneath it and jack it up. Had to jack this, ooh, rocking you there. Had to jack this 4-corner up over here. I think overall, I'll probably jack 2 or 3 inches up all the way around to get it square. I would have showed you that process, but it's been boring to you. But well, since I got you here and you see the finished product right here, we really have enjoyed it. And our customers is really enjoying it. And we decided not to do the handrail because you can see it's 6 foot wide. And they can walk up this side and come down the other side over here. So at this time right now, we just don't see it's necessary to have a handrail. We may later on. I'm gonna pan you around and go ahead and show you what we do on a Saturday morning. I think you've already seen, but I'm gonna show you again. So there's Miss Libby's decorations, her pumpkins and her corn stalks. And I guess that's me over there. That's Miss Libby over here. And she's all into it. She's made a lot of corn stalks up there. She's got a video on these corn stalks on how to make them up. She's great at doing what she does. So let's walk inside just for a second. I'll give you a pan around here. Doing this for the people who are new. Miss Libby's hard work right there. And you come in and Miss Libby got her little refrigerator here. We had that in the other market stand. We got our money box. It's a self-serve, honesty thing. You come in, you pay, and if you need it worse than we do, so be it. Then we have one of our relatives. What is it? What is it? Faithful Finds. She does an auction every week, so we offered her a place right here to put some of her stuff. And then we have another friend, Brittany Kirk. She came down and put some of her homemade desserts in our refrigerator. So the little market stand's growing. And then you see how Miss Libby's got all this displayed. She's been canning all this all week. And I mean, it is some good stuff. I mean, she's got pickled okra, banana peppers, cowboy candy, chow chow, salsa, the list goes on. You can see how she's done this. Here's our baked goods. She's got cinnamon rolls. We got local honey. She's got all kinds of pies this week. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pies. There's more some cookies. Any type of cookie you pretty much want right there. Got something free for our guests who come by. And then she's got Rice Krispie treats. I don't know what else she's got here. Pecan pies right there. little pecan pies. I think over here she's got big pecan pies. And you can see, by her showed this, the outdoor light she hung up in here. We got 2 of these fans, one here and one above my head. So, I mean, you can see how level my floor is now. So we are really proud of how the market stands came out and how God has blessed us, okay? So on that note, we're going to get off of here everything. And like I said, me and Miss Levy, we can do about anything. But one thing we cannot do is grow this channel without you. We appreciate your support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Y'all have a blessed day.